Raindrop is a drop of water falling out from the sky. He runs out any type of water in the river, in the sea. He travels everywhere with Frosty, his highest cute little friend. They both fly a cloud called Nimbus. Dopey and Blue will always follow them,
polluting everything.
Water means life. Don't waste it, you must keep it. Water means life. 'Cause water's your friend. 'Cause water's our friend. A friend called Raindrop.
Superdrop. The sea. The immense and powerful sea, always giving us the many wonders it shelters inside. In addition to the great nutritional benefits we get from fish, we also obtain electrical energy from the sea, thanks to its tides and waves. These rocks, which are found at the bottom of the sea, contain minerals that we use in making high-tech equipment. And through structures like this tower, from below the sea floor, we can extract petroleum. That energy makes the function of so much of our industry and means of transport possible. Man has never stopped searching for a way to obtain all the sea's hidden riches.
Careful with the wave, Raindrop. Millions and millions of water drops are coming your way.
What a huge sight! What is it? Hey, have you seen that?
Yeah, we've seen it. It was really fun. Oh! It's your fault I fell. You made me laugh.
I was only asking you if... Have you seen that?
Whoa, Ma! It's huge. What could it be?
Oh. It's here on this cliff. It's got to have something to do with the ocean waves, but I can't guess what.
That's it, Raindrop. Wait a second. I'll tell you what. Oh! This building is a wave power plant.
If it's a wave power plant, it uses tidal forces, doesn't it?
Exactly. The force of tides and the waves. The water rushes in through a canal below the plant. Let's have a look.
Fantastic.
Let's go!
Up until now, I was feeling curious. Now I'm in pain.
It's given us a tremendous thump.
I don't think there's a way around this side.
There isn't. What we've come up against is a
pressurized buoy.
That was what I was going to say.
Pardon me, I didn't mean a medal, but there's a lot of people who don't know, and...
Me, for example. What does a pressurized buoy do?
It's one of the main instruments that makes up a wave power plant.
The waves crash into it, moving it up and down.
As if it were a piston?
Kinda like that. It's what provokes strong variations in the compressed air tube above.
And it moves a turbine, which starts the generator, which produces electricity.
The turbine system that moves by compressed air is called the turbo alternator.
Like the waves, they never stop. This plant should be constantly functioning.
And with each wave, we move up and down and help drive the buoy.
Anyways, the crash of the wave will throw us up in the air. Here comes another. We're off.
When you get up there, smack it hard. Very good.
Great, we can stop now. The buoy's already coming up. Now we have to go down.
What are we doing now?
Waiting for the next wave. It's always like this.
What work? But it's fun too.
Yeah, before we used to have a lot of fun, but
What happened?
we lost my little boy. He wasn't too good at it yet, and the wave dragged him down to the bottom of the ocean.
Wow, that's too bad.
This is how we stay strong for our work.
I see. If you pushed hard enough, you could be in the Olympics. In respect to what you told us about your son, You didn't know where to find him?
Had any idea, I would have gone to look for him. But I don't want to be apart from my other kids.
I understand. You're afraid you could lose them, too.
That's it. They're so small and the ocean's so big.
Listen, I just thought of something. We'll go look for him.
Really?
Of course, we love to travel and we can investigate a little.
If we find your son, how will we know it's him?
That's another problem. All us drops really look alike.
That's a problem.
You'll only know if it's him if he remembers us.
Whatever it's worth, we'll try to find him.
We'll question every fish and clam. If we have to, we'll question the grains of sand.
Thanks, friends. You've given me new courage and hope.
Don't give up. I'm sure our friend Holmes will come back with him.
Elementary, my dear Raindrop. Even though I can see if my sight fails me, we can trust your nose.
He called you Drop Nose.
I love to see you laugh. Stay happy and keep the faith. We'll be back soon with your son.
Heaven willing, friends.
We'll need it. Like you said, the sea is enormous, and a drop is so small.
See you soon. Good luck.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a lost drop who lived next to the wave power plant. Do you?
Well, no. All the drops I know have homes. Or rather, they're not lost and...
In any case, if you come across a lost drop, let us know.
Okay, I'll start looking for him and shout out for him next. He lived in the plant, right?
Yup, thanks a lot.
Good luck, friend.
A lot of luck is what we're going to need.
Hello. Hidden in there, I suppose it won't be easy to find it, but I'm looking for a lost drop that...
A lost drop. You woke me up to tell me about this silliness?
Fine, but I had to ask.
On your trips, you wouldn't have come across a lost drop.
I know see lost drops.
Wow, it's not going to be easy finding this little drop.
No one knows anything. I never thought it would be so hard to find a drop in the sea.
Harder than a needle in a haystack. The sea is absolutely full of drops.
Well, we shouldn't get discouraged so fast. You know the saying. Even though the ocean seems huge, it's a small world.
If I'd had a hanky, I'd have lent it to the little fella. He wouldn't stop crying because he was lost.
Do you know which lost drop we're talking about?
I suppose so, because there aren't a lot of lost drops.
And where is he now?
Since he didn't remember anything about his past, I took him to Minerapolis so he wouldn't be alone.
Minerapolis? Is that a city?
It's a mineral city. As a joke, the drops built it as an imitation of the human cities.
What silliness!
Yeah, but because it's such a special city, lots of tourist drops go to visit it.
Do you think I could find that lost drop there? We promised to bring him back to his father.
If you want, I can take you to the city and you can try to find him yourselves.
That'd be great!
You'd be doing us a great favor.
Then get on my back and I'll take you there quick as a flash.
These drops are nuts! Building a monumental city at the bottom of the sea! Looks like a stupid collection of postcards!
Well, what's wrong with it? Maybe it's a little overdone, but it's nice to look at.
It annoys me that everyone makes such a big deal of these drops over nothing! I want to flood the city! I don't want a stone left standing!
It's not made of stones. Every building is a different mineral. Nickel, cadmium, vanadium.
Don't be smart with me, dopey! You know what I mean! I'll take it on whatever it's made of!
Well, it's not going to be easy to work for you. These minerals are very resistant.
For a German my size, nothing's impossible! I'll destroy one building, then another, and another, and another, until the bottom of the ocean is as flat as a board!
Why? You want to make it into a dance floor?
Dopey! Don't bug me! I'm an evil creature and I love destruction! That's that!
We've arrived. This is Minerapolis.
Wow! Looks like a postcard contest.
That's what everyone says about it, but the tourists go nuts over it.
And save themselves a lot of traveling!
I hope that here you'll find the trail of the lost drop.
Do Do you remember at which building you left him?
I wouldn't know. Each time I come here, there's more new buildings and it's all a mess to me. I'm not a city fish.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for everything, my fishy friend.
If you find him, let me know, okay?
Count on it.
See ya, pals.
Bye!
While we're looking for the drop, we'll do some sightseeing.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll find a nice guide who'll explain everything to us.
Could I be of service?
Who's over there? Where are you?
If you want to see the city, I can accompany you. I know it like the palm of my hand.
Wow. Well, we sure were lucky to have found you. Maybe you could tell us if you know a lost drop who arrived here a few years ago.
I can't say I do. Thousands of new drops come to this city every day.
Of course, with so much tourism.
Anyhow, we'd be happy to have you accompany us. Going around with you'll be easier for us to orient ourselves.
I'd be happy to. But first, I'd like to invite you to the inauguration of the Nickel Tower. It's made out of hard white metal. It's turned out beautifully, and I have to write an article about it.
Please, miss. It'll be a pleasure accompanying you.
And there'll be a lot of people there, and perhaps someone knows this drop you're looking for.
This nickel tower will be my first target when the visitors go up in the lift and make the inaugural first trip. The suspension cable will snap, and everyone will be flattened on the ground.
And how do you know the cable's gonna snap?
How would I not know, since it'll be us who are gonna cut it?
But Flu,
Shut up and listen to me. We'll do it right away.
If anyone knows him, let us know, please. His family's very worried.
On my trips, I've never heard about this drop, and I think my friends haven't either, have you?
Yeah, I haven't the slightest clue.
Me neither.
I know who can help us. Superdrop.
Superdrop?
Who is that drop? Sounds like a superhero.
Yeah, Superdrop is our hero. He's the strongest, bravest drop I've ever known in my whole life.
All right. I think she's in love with the Superdrop.
Yeah. That's obvious.
He watches over all of us. He defends us from all the villains and criminals in Minerapolis.
Criminals and villains in this city?
Up until not very long ago, life here was calm and peaceful. But some time ago, a villain named Flu.
Don't tell me Flu's already come here.
It's something awful. He tries to contaminate everything.
It wouldn't surprise me if right now he were weaving some plot involving the tower.
We bump into him every so often, and he's always trying to pull off some scheme.
Thank goodness Superdrop takes care of us and keeps Flu in line.
this isn't good for your teeth. My mama always said, don't cut cords with your teeth. When I'm older, I'll regret it.
Shut up already, Dopey. You're annoying me and you haven't helped at all. Come on, let's get out of here before they find us.
I just hope Superdrop doesn't find us. You already know what he said to us last time.
That circus strongman isn't gonna do a thing to us. This time, the accident I've arranged is gonna leave him speechless.
Man, if it isn't Raindrop and his pals.
Where? Freaking big-nosed Raindrop. How did he get here? Surely if these chumps go up in the elevator, my work will be of dantesque magnitude.
How?
I'll destroy one of the symbols of the city at the same time that I get rid of my worst enemies.
That'd be horrible.
It'll be magnificent, an unprecedented success.
If you say so.
Look, here comes the mayor.
The mayor.
All these drops are very organized. It almost seems like a human city.
You know that water runs all over the earth and human habits have rubbed off on them.
Dear fellow citizens and visitors from all around the sea floor, we officially inaugurate today the Nickel Tower, a new place for everyone to be proud of. Dear friends, as the city's premier journalist, could you give me the honor of being the first to use the tower's elevator?
Oh, of course, I'd love to.
But if you don't mind, I'd like to go up with these friends. They've just arrived from the tower. You can have a magnificent view of the whole city.
Certainly you do. Our city has always felt very honored by the arrival of our new visitors. Go up, please.
Great! The truth is that I'd really like to.
With all that ceremony, this is going smoothly. I've already got them trapped.
I'd like to go up in the elevator, wouldn't you?
You idiot! Can't you see that you'd be flattened?
Oh.
We'll go up to the highest level. Enjoy the trip.
Yeah, we'll have an excellent view.
That Moorish-style tower is made out of the mineral vanadium. There's a large quantity of this mineral at the bottom of the ocean.
All of the seabed is very rich in minerals.
Of course. In this city, each monument is made from a specific mineral. The Drop of Liberty is made from magnesium.
And that building with the dome?
They built that out of zinc and... Heavens, what was that?
I don't know, but it's one of Flu's dirty tricks.
Goodness, what a terrible accident.
Someone sabotaged it. Don't move, chaps. Could be very dangerous, you know. The suspension cable's tearing.
Come on, stop resisting. For once and for all, snap! Like our little bucks on this inauguration will be a big fat failure.
But if you wanted to break through the cable, why didn't you break through it below when you bit it?
Because then they wouldn't have been able to go up in the elevator. They wouldn't have been able to fall and be flattened.
Ah, the cable!
Superdrop, help us!
Look, it's a fish!
It's a torpedo!
My God, what a disaster!
There's not enough time!
They're gonna crash!
Phew! We were just saved!
But who caught the elevator? It seemed like we just slowly braked.
It was Superdrop. I knew he wouldn't fail us. Superdrop is always here when we need him.
Brother!
Good going, Superdrop.
Good work, old boy.
Hey, friends, I'm happy to see you again.
Oh, Superdrop!
Look, that kiss melted, Superdrop.
It wasn't the kiss. Something's up with Superdrop.
The pressure. The buoy.
Are you okay?
It was holding up the elevator with my hands.
What? What happened?
It seemed to me that I'd already lowered the elevator several times.
But it can't be. It was inaugurated today.
It's for sure, Superdrop. It can't be.
No, it was the elevator. It was...
The pressurized buoy of the wave power plant.
Come on, boys, hit it hard, come on! Very good, that's it. Now, towards the bottom.
I used to work with my dad and brothers.
Boys, this is the lost drop we've been looking for.
Of course. Your family is worried awaiting your return.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely sure they miss you every day.
My God! And I didn't remember up until now.
The wave that crashed into you hit you very hard and you lost your memory.
But now that you've regained it, you can return to your family.
Yeah, and now that you're so strong, that boy's gonna have to keep an eye out for you.
Really? Where did you get such strength?
For a while, I wandered around, lost and survived, eating lots of minerals. I guess that's why I'm so strong.
You're a super mineralized drop.
It helped you save us from lots of danger. Thanks, Superdrop. I owe you my life.
This time it's the kiss that put the silly look on him.
If you knew my family, you could take me there.
Okay, that's another problem. A fish brought us here, and the truth is, I wasn't paying attention to the way.
What irony. Now that I remember my home, we wouldn't know how to find it.
Don't worry. We only have to find the fish who brought us here.
What a job! We're starting the search all over again. How can we find a fish in the sea?
You won't need to look for me. I came back because I heard a disaster happened, and I'm very happy that Superdrop kept it from happening, and that he's the drop you were looking for.
Yeah, it was a total coincidence.
There isn't any doubt that it was him, and he remembered everything thanks to the accident.
Accident, did you say? Look who's running off over there.
Hey, it's Flu.
And that fool Dopey who always lets himself in a mess.
Before we go, I need to fix this once and for all.
Don't be too hard on him. You should thank him for recovering your memory.
Well, that's true, but I can't allow them to continue terrorizing the folks of Minerapolis in my absence. Hey, you two, wait a minute.
We're in a hurry. Oh, we gotta catch a tour bus.
Of course, you're going on a trip very far away.
You tell him, my hero.
There you go.
You mean go swimming?
You mean go flying.
Now you're taking a trip.
And the bus?
You'll go in a helicopter. So long. The bad thing is, wherever they fall, they'll keep doing bad things. Thank you for everything, Superdrop. Here in Minerapolis, we'll never forget you, you know. I won't forget you either, friends. You took me in when I was lost, and I'll always be thankful.
Do you really have to go, Superdrop?
I have to get back to my family. They're grieving for me, and I want to see them too.
But will you return?
I don't know. That's my world. Here I was always an outsider.
If I could interrupt, I believe it's time for us to go. I don't see why you can't come with us.
Really? Can I come?
It wouldn't interest you to write an article about the wave power plant?
And write about how Sundrops live and work there.
Oh yeah, it would be great if you came with me and met my family.
Yes, that would be fantastic. It'll be a great report.
Yeah, let's go. Climb on my tail and we'll take off to the plant and Superdrop's home.
Well, let's go. This time, if you don't mind, I'll swim next to you like a fish.
You look like a ghost fish.
I'll swim next to you, too.
It's the weirdest procession to pass through these seas.
Surely. Wait a minute while I take a photo of you.
I never thought I'd see you again, and that you'd be so strong.
It's the minerals, Dad. There's lots at the bottom of the sea.
Look at the camera and smile, please.
Thanks for bringing my son back to me, friends. I'll always owe you a big one.
To see you all so happy is more than enough.
Dad, you know what sounds good to me?
I can imagine.
To throw ourselves in the water and make a pressurized buoy pop up. All together like we used to.
Come on, let's go. Everyone in the water.
Shall we? Last one is a sucker. Right now, I can remember everything, and the years I spent not remembering a thing.
The wave that hit you hurt you badly.
The same thing won't happen to you now.
Nope. Nor to any of you. It's coming. It's coming.
Let's go.
When you get to the top, hit it hard.
Whatever you say.
Up, up.
How fun!
The water from rivers and seas supply us with a great amount of energy. But also in the sea depths, there are innumerable resources for man's survival on Earth. Taking care of the sea means taking care of ourselves.